Hey everybody. All right, we're live. What's going on? Happy Friday. David Feeder here, number one PulseChain validator coming at you. And yeah, I think happy Friday. We'll check the markets. Let's see what's going on. We'll give everybody a minute or two to join the chat. Come on in, hang out. And let's see what's going on today on this beautiful Friday. All right. Let me go ahead and pull up the charts. Let's swap. All right, cool. We're in. Okay, so switch to the hourly charts here just for fun. I'll zoom in. Let's just go to 15-minute charts. Okay. Let's actually go to the top here. All right. So United States money supply, M2. This is like all the cash, all the debit cards, all the credit cards, all the what do they call money market accounts, I think. Also included. I forget all like I'm sure it's like cash and stuff like that. So we're still at $22.2 trillion. Check the 10-year yield coming down a little bit. Actually, let's switch to hourly candles. Oh yeah. All right, so the 10-year yield, the interest rates are going down. That means people are actually buying the bonds because the more that get bought, the higher the nominal value, but the interest goes down, right? So it's kind of like people making a lot of Hex T shares when people are like staking their money in bonds, kind of like people stake their Hex on hex.com. Same idea. The more people that stake, the less yield there is for everybody, just like Hex. So these are actually government bonds, but they work very similar. So pretty cool. Same with the 30-year bond. Bonds are going down. Somebody's buying them. Yep. Interesting. And Dixie had a nice drop this morning, but coming back up. Yeah, I mean, really dropped off the highs there, yeah. That was what? Since August, couple weeks. All right, let's look at, oh my God, the NASDAQ. So the NASDAQ got absolutely crushed off the open. I was reading on Twitter, they said there was some tariff worries. Hey, what's up, Collins Crypto? Going on, my man? New time per the requests. I don't understand. But yeah, man, good to see you. So, yep, NASDAQ getting absolutely crushed today. See the MACD just collapsed below the pivot. RSI off the chart. They just walloped it. So, completely crushed. Not to be unexpected off of the all-time highs. I mean, damn, that's a drop, though. 1,000 points today. And falling as we speak. It's collapsing right now. Go to the 15-minute sticks. Yeah. Oh, yeah. NASDAQ's getting crushed. Check the S&P. Identical chart. So the S&P stock market's getting crushed. That was the top right there, boys. That was it. Hope y'all sold your equities. Because that's the game. Now, if you're like a $200 cost average, I mean, you could take a nibble. But man, these things usually, I think bears take the elevator, or they call it the elevator, or bears jump out the window. They jump. It's smoked. I mean, look at that freaking MACD just completely collapsed. RSI negative off the charts. I mean, they crushed it. They crushed it. Look at gold. So gold kind of chopping around today. Kind of defending the 4,000. Which is a huge number for gold anyway. I mean, that's huge. Hey, what's up, Hex Glenn? Good afternoon. Good to see you. What's happening out there? So, yeah, gold hanging in there. $4,000 a coin. That's doing the thing. That's cool. Bitcoin getting walloped, just like the markets. Expected. It's kind of what they say correlates with the Nasdaq, right? So the stock market and Bitcoin are kind of doing the same thing. Probably the same people buying and doing it, right? So bye bye Bitcoin, 117, and down she goes. Down she goes. Yep. That's ironic. Wrapped Bitcoin on PulseChain is worth more than regular Bitcoin. That's funny. Let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum getting crushed. Down 7.8% today. Nice. Very nice. It was almost 4,400 this morning, and then now it's 4,000. So yeah, Ethereum enjoyers are down almost 10% today. Hot. Let's look at PulseChain. Also took the wallop this morning with everything else. And we even had a pre-crush yesterday. Or was that? Yeah, yesterday we got kicked down too. So same thing. So somebody in PulseChain knew what was going to happen today, and they dumped out, and then it kind of recovered overnight and dumped out again. So, yep, PulseChain also feeling the exact same move as the market today. Same with PulseX. Same thing. Just capitulation here. People are probably covering their like margin. You know what I mean? Guys are gambling on margin. They obviously gamble wrong. They're going long at the top, obviously. They get liquidated. They have to sell their other stuff to pay for their liquidations. Thus, it drags everything else down. That's even going to happen with gold too, as if all the gamblers lose their money in the stock market and on other stuff. They'll have to sell gold to pay off their margin. Take a look at silver. Silver, same move. Not down as big though. It says it's up 0.5% on the day. Yeah, kind of flat. Not much on silver. Still basically at all-time highs though. But not bad. So silver doing the thing. Check out Hex. Big wallop yesterday. And then same thing. They're just, look at these down candles. Down, down, down. People are exiting and it's just getting bought right up. I mean, Hex is getting gobbled up. You can see these down wicks here. And every big wick down just gets gobbled right up. So there's some, what do you call it, like support? Called support here. I mean, it's already been beaten. You know what I mean? It's like there's nobody, everybody who's going to capitulate is capitulating, you know? Sensitive token, same chart. Look at platinum. Same chart on platinum. Everything's kind of doing the same. Your crude oil getting crushed. It's under $60 a barrel. I actually agree with Peter Schiff. Peter Schiff was on Twitter or X a couple hours ago saying the bottom might be in for oil. I think he might be right. Look at this big volume here too. Getting absolutely walloped. The MACD finally is crossed positive over the pivot. Or no, sorry, crossed positive under the pivot. But I mean, it could get down one more time, but that looks like a good low right there. RSI also hugging the bottom line. You do want to see them turn up. But if you're into oil, nice and cheap. Look at that RBOB gasoline. Love to see this chart down. RBOB gasoline futures, beautiful. Cheap gas is good for everybody. Hey, AJs, what's up, my man? No reason to be scared. We will be the one. Oh yeah, in time. In time. You know, it just takes time to get popular. That's all. Like Bitcoin when it was 2 years old, nobody knew about it. Same with Ethereum. Yeah, what's up, Frank White? What's going on? Yeah, bang bang pulse gang. I like that. That's cool. Yeah, man. Hope y'all are doing good. We like cheap RBOB. That's cool. Cat gas, same thing. Copper, absolutely crushed. Nvidia, same thing. It was at 195. Damn, down to 186. Yep, pummeled. Take a look at our Nvidia leverage, same chart. The Nvidia inverse NVD. So this is the 2x short Nvidia. It was a good day to go short, so that's up 6%. Coinbase crushed from the all-time high of $400. Is that right at the open this morning too? It was. What a bunch of scumbags. Look at that. 9:30. Ding, 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 ding. Bell rings. Coinbase explodes. Explodes from 388 to 400. Chills there for 15 minutes. Fluctuates. 30 minutes. $402 all-time high on Coinbase. And then they just fucking let them have it. Rush it. Oh my God. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my God, they slaughtered it down to 356. Holy shit. Man. Damn, Coinbase. Damn. That's a beating, man. That's a beating. That feels like Brian Armstrong waking up and being like, yeah, I'm going to have $1 billion today. Click. Oh. Rushed. I got crushed the other day too. But look at the volume. Volume massive, massive. Somebody made so much fucking money on that one. Damn. So congratulations to all the previous coin holders who sold this morning right at the open. If you sold that, you are a fucking legend. Micro tragedy. Yeah, getting fucking slaughtered. They're even worse off. Even worse. They've just been getting straight pummeled. And let's take a look at our micro tragedy double leverage. Oof. Same chart, pretty much. 2 times long. And then the winner of the day is the micro tragedy 2 times inverse, MSTZ. Although it didn't even move that much. I mean, it's bullshit. You bought it at $5 and well, it's at 55. All right, you're up 10%. I mean, $5 to $5.55 doesn't feel big, but it is a 10% move in a day. So it is actually pretty big. Apple getting crushed. Palantir slaughtered. Microsoft. I mean, everything is now. AMD finished. Meta crushed. SMCI. Yep, it was that day. Today was the day. Yesterday was the top. And today is take your money and run Friday. So, Eli Lilly. God, I hate some of these companies so much. Broadcom rushed. Tesla. Intel. Yep. So there you go, everybody. Looks like today is the down day. Hey, what's up, Scotty? Scotty, Utah. Doing good, my man. Hope you're doing good too. Hope you are surviving these volatile markets. Hope you took your profits in the top. Now, Friday, so who knows what Monday will bring. Oh, man. I like the Qs, so if I was going to be trading, I mean, oof. Great shorts this morning. Great shorts. Damn. Big moves down. Big moves. So people are getting their money. Good for them. All right. Let's take a look at Gamma. PulseChain is rocking along. Gas prices have exploded on PulseChain. We're at 4.7 million beats right now, everybody. So watch out. Gas prices are really high. Probably going to want to go into your wallet and manually bump the gas to 5 million. Oh my God, there's 5 million. Here, if we go to Otter dot PulseChain.com. Oh man, it was like /London. Damn, I don't remember. Need a gas thing. I don't love this site, but I just want a gas price chart. Let's go to gas monitor. Let's go to PulseChain. And then, yeah, let's look at this gas here. Yep, so because normally PulseChain gas is under 1 million beats. So right now we're at 5.5 million, 5 million beats, 5.5 million. The PulseChain is going crazy right now. PulseChain is absolutely going crazy. Somebody's doing something. What's going on? Let's take a look. Trying to think where we could like see some action here. Because yeah, we got here's the transactions, and then here's the gas used. Yeah, you can kind of see on this chart how it's kind of exploding here right now. Got 130 pending transaction, 500 queued transactions. Interesting. So if we go to scan.pulsechain.com, go right to the block explorer. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on here, just for fun. Gonna do a little investigative work. All right, so if we go to all transactions, maybe we can just see what contract is like, what people are doing, going on. Well, loaded, so that's good. It's automatically refreshing. Yeah, all right. The transaction page works. So that's cool. That's really cool. I like it. All right, let's see here. What is that contract? He's doing a lot of something here. I mean, it could be anything. This isn't even verified. So God knows what they're doing. Well, that's cool. PulseChain's popping. Transactions are looking high. Yeah. Look at all the blocks here. Hey, what's up, Coin Investor? Good to see you, my man. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, man, we're chilling today. We're having some fun. We're trying to figure out right now why the gas price is so high. Everybody's using the PulseChain. PulseChain's burnt fees here. It's like, see, 100%, 100%, 100%. This column right here. See the burnt fees column? Let me zoom in for you guys. Yeah, right here. It says burnt fees. All these are 100%. So somebody is there using the PulseChain right now. Yeah, it's burning like 45,000 pulse per block. Nice. Yeah, and the gas used was 2.5 million beats in the block. So PulseChain is ripping. Yeah, yeah. 2 million. Okay, now it's coming down a little bit. It was 5 million. So people are paying the gas on PulseChain, man. It's ripping. So that's cool. Yep. Yeah, you can see right here. Very cool. Yeah, we're doing the thing. Go to actual pulsechain.com. The pulse is at 4 zeros and a 3. And pulse X is 4 zeros and a 2. Incentive token, $1.29. And hex is 2 zeros and a 639. And if we click on stats, one thing I've noticed, and here's a little pro tip. Over here on the right, you can see this Pulse X total liquidity chart. And what you'll notice is that when the liquidity is highest, that's when the prices are highest. You can see right here, like, you know, like December last year, like 10 months ago, it was high. And then you can look at April when we were at the lows. That was when the liquidity was lowest. So you can kind of, you can use this chart as a way to gauge timing the market, right? because when liquidity is real high, price is real high, usually popping. It's popular. Things are popping off. You'll see it here in the chart. That's usually a good time to take some profits. And then whereas like April, for example, when it's just liquidity's lowest and sentiment is low and price is low and everything's crushed, that's the time to buy. So, little pro tip there. You can use this PulseX liquidity chart to try to help time entries and exits. At least make it more advantageous for yourself when it's down low, scoop it up, and when it's way up high, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Price is high, don't be shy. So that's pretty cool. Then, so even with the gas prices exploding like that, with millions of beats of gas, like 1.6 million. Yeah, it only costs 0.0023. That's a fraction of a penny. That's 1/5 of a penny. Like 23% of 1 penny to do a cent. So that's very cheap. That's awesome. And then actually doing a swap is 2 cents now, pushing 3. So that one you'll feel. That one's over a penny. So yeah, things are popping today. That's cool. All right. I like to see it. Oh yeah, here's a gas overview chart. Here we go. Yeah, So all right, cool. That works too. Not bad, that JPEG. There we go. Now we're under 3. Yeah, lower we go. Yeah, MACD's going negative down below the pivot. RSI's crushed. Yep. So down we go. So not sure how long this will last or how low it'll go, but we're following the market for now. We'll see what happens. I think right now the RSI's trying to close off. It's trying. All right. Well, I don't think I have anything else in the way of news today. It's kind of, other than the market's off the top. I mean, that was kind of expected. We were watching that the last 2 days. It was a great time to take profits if you were in the traditional markets or if you're in precious metals. Bitcoin was a great sell. I mean, everything was a great sell. Everything. Ethereum was a great sell. Especially on Tuesday, that was amazing. So, yeah. Rain Mac doing the purple and pink, one in the ink. I like that. That's funny. That is funny. Well, there goes Ethereum, $4,000. Say bye-bye, ETH. Bye-bye. We'll see you over 4,000 and what do you think, a year or two? Well, there it goes. $4,000. 3,999. Come on, kill it. Kill it. Dump it. Dump it. There you go. 3,997. There we go. No more Ethereum over $4,000. No. Ethereum, you can be less than $4,000. It's cheap. How I made. It says sold all my Hex and Pulse for Peacock and P-Die. My condolences. That's yeah. Typically the opposite of what one would want to do, but hey, you got to do what you got to do, boo boo. Yeah, man. That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out for him. Getting out of cores and going into memes. I mean, that might work. It depends on the timing. It's all about timing. Yo, what's up, Coin Critic? Made another one. Yes, welcome to the live stream. Happy Friday. Good to have you here. There goes ETH. Oh, 3,986 and falling. There it goes. Bye-bye, Ethereum. Bye-bye. Hope the Sack Daddy's selling. Come on, Richard, dump it. Give us a good. If you're watching, Richard, dump it. Let's bring it down. Oh my God, 397. Oh, they're killing it. Ethereum is getting crushed live. Look at this. Absolutely crushed here. Let's go to the 1 minute charts. You really see these candles. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's they're killing it. They're killing it. 396. Oh, 395. Oh my God. He's down $50. Oh, now it's up. Oh my, look at this volatility. This is madness. It's moving $10 at a clip. Look at this. This is freaking hot. This is the show. This is the show. D3978. Trying to get it back up, man. They're trying to get that 80. Come on, boys. Pump it. 80. They hit it. 81, 82. They got it. Oh, it's going back up. This is like a battle. Like you're watching a freaking like chart battle. It's like like they're fighting. This is massive. Look at these massive candles. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Ben Hex? Bullish? Yeah, man. I mean, look at this battle. I don't know. This is like a battle of the whales right here. Come on, Richard. Get him. Get him, Richard. Dump it, Richard. Dump it. They are wiping out the shorts and longs, my brother. Remember, this is in 2017 crazy moves. Yeah. Oh, I canceled my Netflix and I just watched the price action all day. Hell yeah, man. This is like a free movie, dude. Yeah. Why pay for Netflix? We can watch the charts for free. Look at this. Look at this battle. I mean, you were literally watching millions and millions and millions of dollars exchange hands right now. There are dudes clicking, I mean, $100,000 clips. I don't even know. I mean, what's his volume here? Can I pull up the volume? I don't know. I don't know how many units of Ethereum are actually traded. I'm trying to find out. Yeah. No, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how many. This is Coinbase. We're actually looking at Coinbase right here. So if you go to the Coinbase, well, is it pro.coinbase.com or they changed that? I don't even remember. But either way, this is the Coinbase chart. But damn, that was a battle right there, man. That was a fight. We caught it live. Those are some candles right there, dude. Holy shit. That's some big money. Kind of settling down now. That was fun. That was fun to watch. That's the emotion though, man. Like there are traders just like clicking the button, be like, no, 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 go higher. They're like going short, they're going long here. Because you can get the this right here called MET. This is the micro ether futures. It's like what's it, 0.1 Ethereum? Either way, you can go long and short. So I mean, if you're going short, you can make money, actually. Like you can, this is the only way that I know to make money while crypto's going down. Is you have to go to the CME and do these futures, basically. They're crushing it. Oh, yeah. Dump it, boys. So, pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. Battle the bosses. Yeah, Corey. There's some big leverage players out there, and we know all about the 3 L's. That's right. So there's 3 ways to lose your money. Ladies, liquors, and leverage. That'll get you. Ladies, liquors, and leverage. Mm-hmm. And this right here is leverage. This is literally where watching leverage. This is the destroyer of rich men right here. It's a great way to lose all your money very fast. That is true. Coin Critic, are you still thinking about doing some vibe coding? Yeah. We need like, I need an inspiration. Like I need to, like, what app to build. As they say, necessity is the mother of all invention. So I kind of need a problem to solve. And then the app solves the problem. And then it just you know. So I don't know what to build, but yeah, we could vibe code something with like Grok, you know, work on it and like a. I don't want to make a stats page because there's already so many stats page. Like Gamma's already got a great one here. You know, like this Gamma's is awesome, especially for if you're a validator. Is if we go up in the top right here, you can see all the validator stakes and you can do the filter and like so this has kind of already got that covered. Like Gamma's website's awesome. And then there's so many others. There's so many others. Like there's even a new one, the PulseChain stats.com. This is like brand new. There's so many. So I just don't know what to build. We would have to have some sort of inspiration, you know? I want it to be useful. I don't want to just make a game or like, yeah, we could do like a pump.tires coin and then maybe we could do some sort of smart contract for it to have some fun or stake it or burn it or whatever. But I don't know. I'm not inspired yet. We need a cool thing to build. All right, and then we can build it. So hopefully maybe that day will come. You know, we'll see. But that would be fun though. That would be fun because I'm not a coder at all. Like you're way more knowledgeable in the actual like software and syntax and than I am. I'm not really in that world. I'm more of a traditional networking hardware guy. You know, I plug in the routers and the firewalls and make sure the server's up and run all the Ethernet cables. I'm a networking guy. I like networking. But these are cool. Like I don't even know what language this website would be built in, but this one looks good. One looks good. And like I said, there are a bunch of them. This just happens to be the newest kid on the block. All right. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad.jpg. Hey guys. We got validators. Take a little peek. All right. So today currently we've got 5,000 or 53,212 active validators. We're down off the peak of the most validators we had. Current APR is estimated 7.99%. That's cool. Cost to run a validator. Oh my god, it's only $936 to run a validator. This is what really matters right here. All the way over here. The cost for 32 million pulse is only $936. I need like another job. I need to just like yeah. I want to buy more, man. That's my problem. My problem is I just need another job so I can just get more cash so I can just buy more pulse because this is ridiculous. I used to buy it used to be 5,000 per stake, you know, even a year ago. And there will come a time again when this is $5,000, then $10,000, then $15,000, $20,000, $25,000. Yeah, like when this box right here says $25,000 each, like we'll be partying. That's a 25x from here. You know, it's just a matter of time until this is thousands and thousands. Yeah, $900 right now. Holy shit! Like, you know what I mean? Like, I spend that much on groceries. I spend more than that on groceries every month. Like this is nothing. And that's one stake. Like, that's wild. That's wild. So very undervalued in my opinion. I can't believe it, man. And this pays what? That pays 8% a year. So if you're getting these at $1,000 in a year, it prints you $800, right? So almost the price, or 80. No, $80. Sorry. Still not bad though. Still not bad. If you have 10 of them, it makes you another one for free. So I can't believe it. What a bargain. This is incredible. What a bargain. Anything under $1,000 for a validator is wild. Wild. And then you can take as many of those as you can afford, and you can shove it into a computer, and then it prints you even more. And here's the daily validator fees. So all the validators together, looks like we all share 372 million pulse is split up amongst all of us. So that's only split across 553,000. Damn, so what's the math on that? All right, maybe we can figure out how much each stake will approximately make per day. So if we've got 372 6 million, 372,600,000. That's how much pulse per day, divided by the number of active validators, 53,212 equals 7,000. Oh, wow. Okay. So each stake, what? 7,000 pulse per day per stake? Is that right? Because I think that's about, well, let's look. Go to scan.pulsechain.com and then go to the block scanner, and then we're just going to pick a random block, the latest block. And then it says validated by this random address. So we pick that guy. And then we go to withdrawals, which is where you get your PulseChain payouts for validator. And yeah, so it looks like it paid 2,500. And then this right here happens 3 times a day. So that's about right, actually. That's about right. Okay. Wow. Yeah. So if we divide, just for fun, if we divide that by 2,588, 2.7. Holy shit. All right. The math actually works. Okay. That is correct. So yes, every 8 hours, you make 2,500 pulse, and it pays that 3 times a day. So yeah, so you're making about, per stake, about 7,000 pulse per day, every day for 1 stake. So not bad. Not bad. El Deuce. Can we run multiple validators on the same CPU cube? Yes, totally. Yep. Yeah, it's like unlimited. Yeah, if we go to validatorstore.com. This is my website here where I've got tons of validator computers in stock. So if you want to be a validator at home, hit me up. I've got plenty in stock. So yeah, so here's a picture of the validator. Yeah, so the Intel NUC like hardware kit right here. This is the computer. And then yeah, you can do unlimited stakes on one of these. There's no limit. You can do thousands and thousands. Yeah, you'll run out of pulse before you can. There is no limit. So you can do as much as you want, for sure. Hey, it's up, Coin Critic. Had some ideas. Sorry to grab a call. Oh yeah. How about the proof of conduct idea? I'm not familiar with that. I don't know what proof of conduct is. No, never heard of that one. That's new to me. I'll have to check that out on Twitter. Yeah, if you post like an article or a recommended read on Twitter for that, I will definitely check that out for sure. Yeah. So yeah, El Deuce. Yeah, so a validator computer can run unlimited stakes. There's no limit. So all you gotta do is get one of these, and then you're golden. And then you can buy as many stakes for $900. Get as many $900 stakes as you want and put them in there. And then someday, I don't know when, eventually these will be $5,000 again, and then 10 grand, and then 50 grand. And yeah, then you can kill them out whenever you want. Well, Deuce, I bought one through your site already. Greatly appreciate your support on troubleshooting the past. Oh, nice. Oh, you're already a customer. Oh, well then, okay. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Yeah, totally. Oh yeah, then yeah, you're already all set. You're ready to rock, my man. Yep. You can do as many stakes you want, and you can undo them whenever you want as well. If you go to my GitLab, it's actually like the easiest part. when the time comes and the price is high, and and when stakes are like 10,000 a pop or whatever your personal price target is, then you come back here to my GitLab, and then the exit validator. All you got to do is run line 3 right here. Line 3, just one line, and then you can pick what stakes you want to exit, and then it spits it out right to your wallet, right? Like the pulse will right here. It'll pop in under withdrawals, and you'll just get all your pulse will go right to your wallet. So yeah, that's a one-liner. That one's easy. That one's real easy. Coin Critic, and look up wallet behaviors, kind of like a wallet credit score system. Oh, now I get it. Like proof of conduct. You're talking like a social credit score. Oh, geez. Well, I mean, slippery slope, right? Rain Mac. Lenovo M920Q tiny desk PCs are rock solid at running validators. Yeah, I actually am also a Lenovo fan. Lenovo makes some good stuff. We can even check those out. Let's take a look. Lenovo M9Q tiny PC. Yeah, I love Lenovo. They make high quality equipment, especially for business. They're just rock solid, man. Lenovo's just like, they just never break. And as a guy who used to be a help desk computer dude who literally had to fix computers, man, I love Lenovo's, especially their yeah, these little guys here, for sure. Yeah, is it right here? Yeah, the M90Q, M2 or M920Q. Probably they got similar products. Let's find it with the you want the Intel i7. You want the fast one. Good one. Not no Snapdragon bullshit. Lots on eBay businesses getting rid of them. Yeah, you just got to look at for the processor though. You got to watch out because you don't want to get a junker. FYI, existing validated path-based schemes do not need to delete the database when upgrading the latest version. Oh, nice. All right, that's cool. Good to know. Yeah, you can just update without having to delete. That's cool. Very convenient. What was it? M90s? See what they got. Eight gigs of RAM, only 256 gigs solid state. Oh, that sucks. Look at this one. Yeah, it's got 64 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte. All right, yeah, that we can work with. Is there like a customize? I want to change the parts on this. That's the problem with these pre-builts, though, is they come with shitty ass parts. Like this 1 terabyte solid state, it's like, that's too small. We need a 2 terabyte. So we're gonna have to rip this out and buy a different hard drive. That sucks. But it does have the good RAM, it does have a good processor for like $1,400. So, you go and buy yourself a hard drive for, yeah, that'll do. Yeah, it'll work. So they're not, yeah, I like Lenovo. They're nice. I love their laptops though. Like if you're like a, for business purposes, they make the best laptops. ThinkPads. They're not cheap though, man. Lenovo is not cheap. But they're good. They're just high quality, good build quality, just like the feel of the plastic. Like, yeah. I do love fresh tech. I am definitely a tech nerd for sure. I love hardware. I'm definitely a hardware guy. This is fun. I could go shopping all day, man. When I was a kid, man, I used to do like go to alienware.com. That even still a thing. I mean, I know Dell bought them years and years ago, but yes, they still do. My God. Yeah, I used to love going to alienware.com and then doing like the PC builder website and building like a $10,000 setup. Obviously, I never ordered it. I never got one, but my dad bought me a Dell computer when I was a kid. And it was like gaming computer. We got a video card and like a monitor. So it was, close as I could get. Yeah, it was awesome. It was great. Yeah, these guys used to have the cool shit. Clean setups. Cases look all right. Kind of plain Jane. Not bad. Coin Critic says another idea: try to replace bookings with Tao-based systems that make barbers and stylists and like hair salon owners and like a booking and advertising system. They charge 30%, I think, to make the bookings and appointments. That's awesome. You can get 30% of the haircuts business for giving them a website to do bookings. That's very impressive. Because I know, like, there's like booking.office.com that comes free with people's Office 365 subscription. So if a lot of people have, email or Office 365, then they might already have a booking page. None of my ideas really have new coins. Yeah, they replace the real world with middlemen. Yeah, right? Yeah, you're trying to, I'll tell you what, you want to do decentralized databases, right? Because normally a business has a SQL or MongoDB database that they have themselves. They run on their own hardware. And that's like a centralized data point. Kind of like what just happened to Discord. My Discord just got hacked the other day and lost everybody's age verification pictures. It's like, yeah, when you have a centralized database, it is a target for hacks. But the problem with blockchains is like a public, unencrypted database, so everybody gets a copy of it. So it's not private though. It's hard, man. Replace TransUnion, replace Booksy, replace insurance companies, replace banking products. Yeah, the more of those we can replace, the better with blockchain. Absolutely. Yes, I completely agree. And in time, as those old shitty institutions fail, then yeah, they will be replaced with blockchain ones. Yep. Hey, what's up, Hexcon? Happy Friday, my man. Yep, back at it again. Oh yeah. Got Lenovo ThinkCenter with an i7, 16 gigs of RAM, 256 SSD for $280. Replace the Wi-Fi card with the LAN. You get 64 gigs of RAM and a 4 terabyte. Yep, bingo. Yeah, that's a good deal right there. Hell yeah. Yeah, that'll rip. That's more power than you need right there. That'll be a sweet build for sure. Yeah. I if I was gonna do a pre-built computer these days, just for fun, I would go with Starforge, just to support those guys. Right, because I like Asmon, some of the other dudes, like Stankrat. There's a bunch of streamers I watch who are sponsored by these guys. So if I was going for like this is a gaming computer, if I wanted a gaming rig, then I would get a Starforge right now, just to save the. Because I've built my own computers before. It's easy, right? You just put the parts in, no big deal. But kind of boring. I don't love troubleshooting when it doesn't turn on or it's got a problem. It's like that's a pain in the ass. So I got no problem buying a pre-built nowadays, just for convenience. It's just pure convenience and style. Path of Exile 2 computer, like that's pretty sick. That looks cool. I like Path of Exile 2. That's a fun game. They look good. They got a bunch of like premium. Premium. These are not cheap. Any cool ones? Not really. I don't love those. I don't love them. Yeah, I mean they're expensive though. They're not cheap. They're not cheap. These will cost you a pretty penny. So I mean, we can definitely do better. You know what I mean? It's like $5,000 for. Oh my god! What? What? I mean, Jesus. Better have a RTX 5090 in it. Okay, yes, it literally has a 5090 day. Okay, good. That's all right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Better have that freaking $3,000. That's like half the cost right there. This video card, the RTX 5090, is like 2 grand. What are they even going for on Newegg? Go to Newegg. I want one. I want a RTX 50 5090. They are not cheap. Hey, Danny boy, what's up, my dude? Good to see ya. XCong says, I remember back in the day when I was pumped about overclocking my 8800 GT, right? Coin Critic says, I fried a couple of processors with overclocking. I think those were the Half-Life 2 days. Hell yeah, man. 2008. I remember. Yeah, and it's a bummer when you burn one out because, yeah, they die. Like, if it gets too hot and not the proper cooling, it fries, and then you're like, oh, that was a $100 mistake or a $200 mistake. All right, so let's go to Newegg. Let's filter by lowest price. And then we want new only, no refurbished bullshit. And then my God, the cheapest one is $2,700 for an RTX 5090. It's like, oh man, like I cannot swing that. Damn. Yeah, Hexcong. Yeah, you got a 2080 Super, still good enough. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I've got a 3060 in this computer, so I feel you. You know, it's a couple years old, but it still gets the job done. These are just so expensive. My God. That's just a video card. That's like nothing. Man, that's crazy. There's a validator store. I mean, for 2 grand, I'll send you a whole kit. I did the whole thing. Monitor, keyboard, mouse included. Like a whole setup. Like a whole computer. This is just a video card. Damn. Oh my God. Shit. Yeah, Hornet. Yeah, carts have gotten crazy. Yeah, crazy, right? This is unaffordable. Why does it cost so much money? You know? So expensive. Hexcong, haven't been excited about video games in a while. That coming from a former semi-COD pro. Oh damn. Yeah, I think Asmongold just did a video yesterday that like the remakes of games are making more money than the new video games. Like literally, old games are more popular because they were better and higher quality. So you're 100% right. Yeah, Hornet says it was like $300. Yeah, for a GTX 1070 back the day, right? Yeah. Yeah, don't you remember when video cards were hundreds of dollars instead of thousands? I do. You're 100% correct. Yeah. Coin Critic, if you're a Matrix movie fan, Matrix math is changing the world. Yes, I love the Matrix. I remember specifically the first time I saw it in 1999. That movie blew my mind. 100%. Yeah. Oh yeah. And then the Animatrix is actually free on YouTube. I can't believe it. So if you type in ANI Matrix, a lot of people haven't seen this, but it's the right here. Yeah, this is like the Matrix. It's animated shorts. It's like a bunch of short little movies, little collections, but it's free here on YouTube. So enjoy that. That's a great one. One of my favorites. Yeah. When it says gaming sucks now, last game I got onto was Fallout 4 and it could have been better. Yeah, I have Fallout 4. Yep. Oh, that game's 10 years old. 10 years old. I think that came out in 2025. Let's actually pull up Steam real quick. Let me take a look. Fallout 4. November 10th, 2015. Oh my God. Yeah, Fallout 4 is 9.99 years old, coming up on 10 years old. That is crazy, dude. It feels like yesterday that game came out, right? Weren't we just playing Fallout 4 like the other day? And now it's 10 years ago? Shit. Crazy, dude. Hexcong says, played the new Mario Kart for Switch 2 when it came out a couple weeks, but that's about it. Yeah, Mario Kart is one of the best gaming franchises in the world. Yep, always has been, always will be. Love Mario Kart. Classic. The Wachowski brothers make the new one too. Have you seen the before and after that? Oh, gee, Wachowskis, man. Yeah, those guys were woke trannies before woke trannies were popular. Yeah, right? Crazy, huh? Those guys were decades ahead of the curve. This is what we're seeing today out there, man. Yeah, those Wachowskis, dude, they were, yep, trendsetters of the wrong kind. Yeah, it was weird, man. Because I remember the news back then when they did it, and it was like, what the heck? It's like, okay. But back then it was like the Wachowski brothers or the Wachowski sisters. Like, well, whatever floats your boat, I guess. Didn't really think much of it. And then the Matrix 2 came out, and then the Matrix 3, and they sucked. And I was upset. Like, that sucked. The sequels were terrible. They didn't do justice to it. So I think the Wachowski brothers lost their goddamn mind. Fucking freaks. For the investors, when the cycle comes around, might jump on one. Come on now. Yeah, right? XCong, I swallowed the long dong-shaped blue pill. Yeah, they did, dude. Those guys really did, man. Oh, jeez. I know. And I loved The Matrix. It was the best. One of the best movies of all time, but definitely went downhill in the sequels and all the shit that came after, for sure. It was not the same. That is for sure. Yeah. I miss it, though. It was good. Fourth movie was even worse than 2 and 3. I actually never watched the fourth. I forgot all about that. I boycotted it. I never saw it. Breaks my heart, actually, because I used to love The Matrix, man. Yeah. Never saw the fourth. I've totally boycotted it. I even pre-ordered the damn video game on PlayStation 2. Get the title. Drawing a blank here. Help me, Grok. It was, what was the Matrix video game for PS2? Oh, Enter the Matrix in 2003. I was there. I bought that shit at GameStop on launch night, man. I was there. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Great idea. Yeah, it was an action-adventure game tied to The Matrix Reloaded and Matrix Revolutions. Yeah, that's 2 and 3. Featured characters like Niobe and Ghost. Yeah, that sucked. The story running parallel to the movies. That was kind of cool, where I was into that. Yeah, Hornet, I enjoyed the fact that I'm playing the game as Niobe, and in the game, you like look over there, like across the hall, and then you see shit from the movie happening at the same time. So you're like, oh man, like yeah, it was cool. So then when you're watching the movie in theaters, if you've played the game, you're like, oh shit, like I know in the game, my character's around the corner fighting bad guys, buying time for this scene to even take place. So that was cool. I did enjoy that. How it was like, yeah, I like that. That was cool. Yeah, I played that back in school. Yeah, Hornet. Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about. Me too. Hexcog, did you play Eternal Darkness for GameCube? Great game. Eternal Darkness. Why does that sound so familiar? Oh man, Eternal Darkness. Let's do it quick. I need a picture to jog my memory. I did not. No. No. No, I'm not familiar with that one. No. Bummer. I did have a GameCube. Oh. Yeah, Matrix. Good times. Wish it didn't go downhill so bad. Although, got to give Keanu credit. Huge fan of Keanu Reeves. He's a freaking legend. I'd say the John Wick films are, I don't want to say like successors, but if you want some Keanu, watch some John Wick, right? That'll make you feel good. When Banjo-Kazooie on PulseChain, oh man, now that's some nostalgia right there, dude. Banjo-Kazooie. Yep, I remember that shit on N64. I actually remember Diddy Kong Racing, which had Banjo as one of the racers in it. Yep. Yeah, do you remember Diddy Kong Racing? Beat the shit out of this game. Oh my. Yeah, bro. Diddy Kong Racing on N64. Oh man, I was all over that. Oh my. Don't make them like they used to. What are they charging for this on eBay? $200. Oh my god. Yeah, one of the biggest mistakes I ever made in my life was not keeping all of my retro game equipment. Like, I should have kept all of that shit. I don't even know what's left in my parents' attic, or what's been gone, or donated, or thrown away. Perfect Dark sealed for $150. Oh my god. I had this game. Oh man. Yeah, N64 was good. Never had Conker's Bad Fur Day, I wish. Man, nostalgia. Nostalgia. Yeah, this game was fun. It's like a Mario Kart ripoff. Yeah. Still got all the system Hexcon? Yeah, man. Hang on to them, dude. They're gonna be worth probably a pretty penny one day. I mean, they're already some plastic worth a bunch of money, but you'll see in the future it'll be worth even more. Crazy. Hot collector's items. Be wild. All right, guys. Well, I think that about wraps it up on this Friday. Appreciate you guys hanging out here in chat. Yeah, market's getting crushed, so I don't know. Buy the dip if you got it, but careful catching the falling knife. I'm gonna let the markets cool. Let the madness. Hexkong says I bought a ripped Conkers cartridge recently. Oh shit, there you go. Yeah, man. Classic. So, all right, guys. Yeah. If you wanna become a validator, hit me up, validatorstore.com. Got hardware kits in stock. We got the cloud hosting. Actually, I had a client hit me up last night about cloud hosting. So, yep, still totally a thing. If you want to rent a dedicated server in the data center, literally lives next to my validator computer, $300 a month. You can have your own box. You do unlimited stakes on it, unlimited PulseChain stakes. You just need your 32 million each, which right now only costs, where was that number? $936. So for the price of 3 months like server rental, you can just have a stake. Easy cheap, man. I'm telling you, these days won't last. This won't last forever. There'll come a day when this will be a lot higher. So get your stakes while they're cheap, guys. I'm telling you, get them while they're cheap. And yeah, if you want to put them in the data center, hit me up. You guys know where to find me. All right. Yeah, Gator. Appreciate you. Hex Kong, Hornet, Rain Mac, Corey the Investor, Crypto, Coin Critic, all you guys. Appreciate you guys being here. Happy Friday. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on Monday. I'll be back on Monday, 3 o'clock, and we will have some more